Important. Use only mass airflow sensor cleaner. Never use brake cleaner or anything else. Hello everyone, Spanglish Garage here, and today we are gonna be fixing mass airflow sensor problems. Are you getting these codes? Common symptoms of a bad mass airflow sensors are rough idle, hesitation or stalling, poor fuel economy, check engine light, trouble accelerating. Before spending hundreds at the shop, this might be your simple fix. Today I'm going to show you how to clean or replace the mass airflow sensor on your Nissan Kicks step by step in a way anyone can do it at home. Stick around because at the end I will give you a tip that tells you if the sensor just needed cleaning or if you really need to replace it. Let's start under the hood, and this one right here is your air filter housing. It is located at the driver's side on your car. And if you follow this intake hose, you'll find the mass airflow sensor right here, mounted with two small screws. It is a small part, but it plays a huge role in how the engine breathes and performs. It's really important that the cable that goes to the mass airflow sensor is in good condition. Also give the intake hose a quick check for any cracks or loose fittings. A vacuum leak here can trick the sensor and mess up with the airflow ratio. Everything should be tightly sealed for accurate readings. Now let's disconnect the sensor. Press the tab on the connector and gently pull it out. No need to force it. Then we're gonna grab a screwdriver and remove the two screws holding the sensor in place. Take your time. These screws are small and easy to drop. Once you remove the plug, take your time to inspect it inside. We're looking for anything like corrosion or something that could damage the connection between the plug and the sensor. It is crucial that this is like new, or at least it is free from corrosion and it is clean. Now carefully remove the sensor and take a look at the pins inside. We are looking for any corrosion or something that doesn't look good. These tiny metal connections are what send crucial data to the engine's computers, so they have to be as clean as possible. Important. Use only mass airflow sensor cleaner. Never use brake cleaner or anything else. It can damage the sensor permanently. Spray gently and evenly. Don't touch the little wires inside. They are extremely delicate. Let it dry completely after it's cleaned for at least 15 to 30 minutes before putting it back. If you want to try to save some money, cleaning the mass airflow sensor should be one of the first things to do. We also need to check for something else like wiring and connectors. We need to check that the air filter and the intakes are clean. We don't have any vacuum leaks. Just make sure you don't have any of those. Otherwise, cleaning is not gonna do anything at all. Now, while the sensor is drying for 15 or 30 minutes, let's take this chance to inspect the air filter and housing. Be careful when opening the filter case. There are wires still attached. You can unclip it or gently slide the connector out of the way. If the filter is dirty, replace it. A clogged or dusty filter is often why the mass airflow sensor gets dirty in the first place. Also inspect and make sure that the filter housing is clean as well. Now that the filter housing is completely free from the hose, the main intake hose, and all other clips, we can go ahead and take a look inside, but be careful. See, this cable is still connected. It's the one that I just mentioned before. In my case, I am not gonna cut that plastic clip. I'm just going to slide that cable carefully, and all we want to do is just take a look inside and see how dirty or how clean it is. And as you can see, my filter housing, it's clean, it's super clean, and my filter, it's also very clean. I just replaced it a couple months ago, so it shouldn't be a reason why not to be clean. Also check for dust on this part of the filter housing. Go ahead and take care of it if you see any. Once everything is clean, place the air filter back in and close the housing. Make sure the intake hose is tightly reconnected and everything is seated properly. A loose hose can throw off the sensor readings. Now that the mass airflow sensor is fully dry, let's reinstall it. Pay attention to the position. The little sensor tip should point towards the air filter, not the engine. Secure it with the two screws and plug the connector back in until it clicks. Once everything is back in place, go for a test drive. I recommend driving for at least 30 minutes. If the check engine light stays off, congratulations, your sensor was just dirty. If the light comes back on, that means the sensor itself is likely bad and needs replacing. Something important that you need to keep in mind: never try to clean the sensor while it is still connected to the car. You want to disconnect it from the plug and clean it outside. And when you reconnected the mass airflow sensor to the plug, make sure that it clicks, or at least it is all the way in. And that's it. You just save yourself time and money. If this helped you out, give this video a like and consider subscribing for more easy DIY car fixes. Got a question or want to share your results? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear from you.